Heyo! Welcome back to the wildness. Today we're diving into the second and final part of the Building a Gun to Design a Character series, where I'm going to utilize the gun prop that I crafted and the thumbnail I drew in the previous video to draw a more complete concept image of a member of the Mortician mercenary sect known as the Undertakers. So let's slip and slide right in. As a side note, this drawing is not a final concept by any means. This is more of a work in progress study type thing, and I will definitely spend more time working on future drawings because I think I got a bit confused and overwhelmed and cut some corners, particularly in the background and some of the general rendering. But I think this functions well enough as a proof of concept sketch, and in this sense I'm still happy to share it with you guys as a continuation of the project. As I was outlining more of the design process in the previous video, today's installment is going to function as a little bit more of a lore dump with the occasional cross-pollinating design note here and there. I ended up retaking some reference photos and using them as a foundation because I'm still quite new to the digital specific art scene and couldn't quite get the proportions and posing right in the thumbnail. And I also felt that my composition wasn't as interesting or dynamic as it could have been, and there was a lot of empty space, particularly on the right side, so yeah. In any case, I realized in my previous videos that I haven't really gone too deep into the role or position of mankind within the world, as I've been very swept up in the more fantastical or magical races thus far. But it's important to note that there are non-magical races and beings within the world who have to navigate and interact with literal gods, demons, and massively powerful magic users. The vast majority of the non-magical humans have taken up residency in the immensely fortified and futuristic megacity known as Basque. I really like the idea of having a world that is chronologically and technologically confused as compared to ours, in the sense that magic users live more primitively and archaically alongside non-magical users who have incredibly sophisticated, almost sci-fi level tech, as I think this can be a unique way to investigate the class disparities of magical and non-magical beings, as well as even out the playing field in some sense. If you do want to know a little bit more about how magical and non-magical beings interact, feel free to go back and watch my video, Morality and Music as a Magic System, as I outline how these coexist within the world. Anyhow, a little bit of backstory for the character I am depicting in this image. This is Vincent, of the family Ashwood. The Ashwoods are a famous family in Basque, as they were once a well-respected and well-moneyed house of morticians, hence the name Ashwood, which is referencing cremation, like the name Smith references the history of blacksmithing, Foster references foresters, etc. However, as technology developed in Basque and the demands for more traditional funerary practices dwindled, the Ashwoods began to artificially supplement their business by creating more of a demand for the services they offered. Eventually, over the decades, the Ashwoods lost most of their interest in mortuary practices and became gun-for-hire mercenaries, known as undertakers. A, because of their past affiliations with the burial preparation process, corpses, etc., and B, because they now undertake almost any and all task for the right price. They do have other ties to their original namesake, in the sense that the tools, weapons, and equipment that they carry are experimental twists on surgical devices like embalming fluid injections, formaldehyde grenades, oversized scalpel daggers, and their signature family heirlooms, the sickle bill scythe shotguns. Vincent Ashwood carries the last two remaining functioning sickle bills, and he has rather affectionately named them Rigor and Mortis respectively. These guns have a latch-lock mechanism in the handle, which allows them to be wielded single-handedly and swung like a scythe, and then unlocked and used like a shotgun at a moment's notice. Basque itself is an enormous melting pot of cultures and classes, and has everything from techno-botanical academies that explore the heights of chemistry, biology, engineering, and agriculture, maniacal mech-suit pilots that lurk about in industrial factories, black market brothels with all host of lascivious activity, and general cyberpunk-type sci-fi sick shit. I wanted to use the city as an opportunity to explore real-world phenomena like political propaganda, warmongering, technological dependency, artificial intelligence, post-industrial agriculture, etc. But I also think the intersection of science fiction and fantasy isn't really explored as much in general media as I would like. It tends to be one or the other in most cases. I think having this dichotomy of advanced technology versus powerful magic will make for some interesting plot points coming up in the story. Basque isn't the only hub for humans in O, as there are lots of little pockets of non-magical people within the continent, like the fishing hub, Strand Port in the south, and the soaring city of Ariel, which is home to the sky pirates known as the Cloud Prowlers. I will be delving into all of these in more detail in future, but that's it for today. So thank you all for watching, and I want to welcome all of the new viewers and subscribers to the channel. It's really, really deeply gratifying to see the view and subscriber count slowly tick up each day, and I can't wait to see where this whole project goes. Anyway, thanks again, and I will see you in the next installment. Bye!